the reason I think Raila's name has to suffice is that Raila has been the snake in the political competition. So even when you've killed a snake, but this is a poisonous snake,
still killing.
You keep hitting because you don't know whether it's awake and then it resurrects it to actually bite you. So they are not sure yet. You remember one of the political bigwigs from Rift Valley once said that their biggest worry in the Uhuru-Ruto government, 2013-2017, was what Raila Odinga was thinking. And in as much as you'd want to give credit to William Ruto that he carries out his political schemes with the military precision, but he's still a human being. He's not a god. The fear of what Raila might do. Uhuru, you remember they said since Raila joined Uhuru had even added some weight. The peace that he experienced. So I think that is the reason why we see them continuing to hit him on the head even though he's on the ground. But as a citizen and as a society, we also have a duty to hold them accountable. We cannot be clapping when just 2 months ago they promised us that they were going to provide instant solutions to things that affect us. When it was argued that the price of oil has gone up because of war in Ukraine, the president now dismissed and said the problem is arising from our problems within. And therefore we believed that as soon as he came to office, that was something that he could basically just bring down immediately. The cost of hunger, he said, is not related to any external issue. He said it's something that he thinks it can be brought down immediately. He promised watu wa chini. I am actually going to make sure that these things come down. Now we hear they're saying it will be after a year. They say, you see, it came down, but we can't feel it. On the ground, people are actually concerned with real things that affect them. Issues of perhaps, for example, gender-based violence, issues about quality of life. Those are things that affect real Kenyans. Just about over the weekend, I think a teacher organization called Kenya Women Teachers Association rescued 15 girls in Nyaroha girls because they were just about to undergo female genital mutilations. In other words, Kenyans have real problems that they would want this government to fix as opposed to stories. However, on the flip side, I think William Ruto's presidency might be good for us in this perspective. In the 5 years that has led Kosgei to be so bitter, however, I think it actually made him experience what the common person experiences. Common person is arrested by cops every day. The common person is always dragged in court for one reason or another. So they are able to experience what we actually feel as watu wa chini. Therefore, that puts him in a better state to provide solutions to the issue that we face. For example, taxation. We are overtaxed in this country. I'm just disappointed that instead of talking about reduction of taxes, he's talking about expanding while maintaining the status quo of the tax system. So I'm sure perhaps that's what is coming out, but perhaps he has a better mechanism of making sure that even KRA is more disciplined in how they handle as citizens.
We're going to talk about
but you had, I'm still on Rigathi Gachagua, you had Gachagua saying that thank you for bringing an end to the politics of deceit. A confirmation that we are still on the side mirror. I think Ruto has done better in this regard because the promises he made to his people, he executed like 80% of that, except for a few. We've seen Sonko is still not in cabinet, Malala is not in cabinet, the guy of Mombasa is not in cabinet. But a number of his political supporters, he has actually honored the promises he gave them. So I think that gives him a political score on his side.